We are live. Even over here. There we go. What's happening? Got a little meal prep jumping off. This ought to be all right. Let's see if I can even see. I see no comments. It's all right. All the comments, it looks like, are over on the YouTube channel. But I'm going to get busy. I have to get all of this done so I have my food prep for the next couple days. Start by trimming off any of the fat that I see. I cook it and give it to the dogs for a snack, usually. Slice it all pretty thin because we'll run it through this meat tenderizer right here, and that's going to be what makes it easy to eat for a few days. I know that some of y'all are making some chicken that's tough as hell, and that's hard to eat. So after I get each one sliced up nicely, season it. This here is Kinder's and wood-fired garlic, 0 calories, and then I add a little salt. It helps keep moisture in. Actually, it's pretty good stuff. Rub it in, then I set it to the side, right over here. Kind of got it down to a system. I don't know how most folks do, but I like my system. Which kind of cut the stuff off, cut all the rubbish off, the stuff I don't want to eat. Any bit of gristle, any of that stuff, get out of there. We don't want that in our chicken. So but I eat this 3 times a day. And then I have other meals that I eat. Like I cook a fresh breakfast every day. But this is how I get so much done during the day is I get food prep out of the way. So let me see here. Yeah, I can't see any comments. There's a good echo. How fun is that? All right, there we go. Let's get some salt on there. Now I can at least see a couple different things if there's any questions out there. How do you prep your food? Do you meal prep? Are you trying to lose weight and you don't understand why you keep on having to hit the fast food joint? This will save that. This will save you money too. If you're into that sort of thing, maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, I'm independently wealthy. I'll eat out if I want. But I do. I don't know. I've been, I guess, prepping chicken like this now for at least a couple of years. I've been working with my coach, my bodybuilding coach, for I think we're on week 98 or something crazy. It's like we're way out there. Right at the first of the year, it will have been 2 years that I've been working with Mr. Seth Shaw. We have 4 trophies to our name anyway. That's kind of nice. He's got a lot more in his career. I bet. We're getting there. might be private. Manage. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. If it is, I'm going to broadcast it over there in a little bit. So at least it'll be there. So if you don't get to see it live, you don't get to ask me nothing. I guess you can always ask in the comments. I'll get to it eventually. I do a lot of living out here off of Facebook. I just try to be as informational as I can on it. Help people out. The ones that want it, right? That's what we do. But we're just getting started. This one looks all right. Got that little part out of the middle there. Well, how do you guarantee you're successful eating for the week? Why don't you let me know? Let me know. I'd like to learn something. What I've come to find is a lot of folks say, I don't have time to meal prep. But I say this, look, you always have time to do the things that you want to do. You'll make time for it. Whatever it is. That is not a mystery. The excuse is I don't have time. That's the excuse. That's the excuse we make. I don't have time. There was a saying out there on the line crew I used to work on. And for real, because sometimes somebody would half-ass something. So we would say, what? Never time to do it right, but always time to do it over. It's one of those times because you can't get time back, really. So don't waste it doing things over. This is only the prep part. This is the part I wanted to show you anyway. Anybody can cook it, I feel like, in the pan. But if you're not used to doing things in MOS, then this is very useful to you. I used to beat it out with a hammer. That ain't no kidding. So I used to use a meat mallet. But now I use this guy to tenderize everything. And it is way better. Way better. Uh-oh. Making a mess. Get this over here. Just run it right through. Like that. And it's the most tender meat you'll ever have. Promise that. I was reading. I'll tell you what got me interested. This is no kidding. All right. So I'm like eating this rough ass chicken. And I look, I thought about where do I get the most tender chicken, right? So I looked and it was the most tender chicken I can find is usually from a Chinese restaurant. So I looked at what they did. So then that started the meat mallet thing. Then I said, good Lord, there's got to be an easier way. And that's when I started looking for something that was mechanical. Even though this one's not automatic or nothing, it works really good for tenderizing this chicken. And it stays good until it's eaten. stays nice and tender. It doesn't get too tough. That's what I mean. This thing comes apart, so it's pretty easy to clean. And it's fun to use. I bet you can mash your hand up in there, though. Probably one of the things it says, don't stick fingers in it. Sometimes you gotta mash it down, so pop out the other side. But I try to slice everything nice and thin so that it rolls through there pretty easy. Anybody out there? Hello. Is there anybody in? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anybody? Well, kind of my happy place right here. In my kitchen office. Studio. Here in my little bitty place. Right here. There we go. That's why it's thick. That one's cut a little thick. Takes a little bit to mash in there. See, it's not going. I need to mash it. Mash it down in there. It works. If I were you, I wouldn't put my hand in there though. I'd probably grind it up without conscience. But with your hand on the trigger over here, you're all right. Okay. We're almost through. Almost through. Almost. So looky here. Tonight at 8 o'clock, I decided to do 8 o'clock instead of 8:30. I'm going to do these shows at 8. But tonight at 8, we have some more mindset matters to discuss this evening. We're almost done here, too. Look at that. See, since we salted it and everything first, this whole time that it's waiting, it's just sitting there making that meat more tender. You only have to salt one side because it all stacks together. It all just kind of rubs together. And this here is 5 pounds of chicken, so I won't have to do this again until like, I don't know, Thursday, Friday maybe. Make sure it doesn't get hung up in there. Ooh, that's thick. It might go, it might not. We'll see. Let's tear it up. Oh, it's going. Look at that. Kind of got hung on that other little side there. All right. There we go. There we go. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. Where you at? There we go. It smells good. I know you don't think it does, but I can smell all that garlic seasoning stuff. It's good smelling. Good smelling stuff. Two more. One. Wrong side. All right, that's it. I am going to clean all this mess up. But I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. And be sure to stop by tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll see you then.